Okay class, in our last video we have learned about different types of mirrors that we are going to study in order to know the phenomena reflection of light. So to understand reflection of light through these mirrors, both plane mirror and spherical mirrors, we have to understand several terms. Okay, and how an image formed by spherical and plane mirrors. So to understand this, we have to go through some basic terms to explain this on a paper. To show the ray diagrams on a paper, we have to understand several terms. Number one, first term is ray of light. What is a ray of light? Okay, you can see in the picture, there is a picture here. You can see that this incident ray is actually representing light ray, a light wave, which is coming towards a plane mirror's flat surface. You know that a plane mirror is having a flat surface. So this incident ray is actually hitting what? Hitting the flat surface of the plane mirror, and after meeting a point, it get back towards the same medium. This phenomena is known as reflection of light. So by bouncing back to the same medium, it all again goes in a straight line path, and these paths are shown by a straight line and one arrow. These arrow actually shows the direction of the light. So what is a ray of light? A ray of light represent by a straight line path of light, and this is called a ray of light. Light is considered as wave because it shows the phenomena of diffraction. Okay, you want to know that what is diffraction? Diffraction means actually we know that light always travel in a straight line path, but when a very sharp edge, very small object, opaque object comes into the path of light, straight line, straight moving light waves, the light get bent. Okay, it get bended, and this phenomena is known as diffraction phenomena. Okay, that is, if an opaque object becomes very small, then light bends around it. So the bending of light phenomena is known as diffraction. Light also consists of particles called photons. Photons word is made from photo. Photo means light. So the light wave which travels from sun to earth or any artificial source, it actually consists of particles of light, and these particles of light are known as photons. Light has dual nature. It has both particle as well as wave like nature. It is shown it is seen from various phenomena that light does, by which we can explain that it has dual nature. For example, diffraction and reflection. Laws of reflection you have already studied in lower classes. In class 8 you have already studied about laws of reflection. Laws of reflection, there are two laws of reflection. Number one, the angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. These laws of reflection are applicable in all the reflective medias. For example, both on plane mirrors as well as on spherical mirrors. So now in this case you can see that small letter I is representing angle I. Angle I means incident angle, and this angle is formed between normal and the incident ray. So the angle between normal and incident ray is known as angle of incidence, while the angle which is made in between reflected ray and normal is known as angle of reflection. So when angle I is equals to angle R, this is the first law of reflection. Again, the second law of reflection is the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal to the mirror at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. Okay, incident ray, normal, and reflected ray, all of them will lie in the same plane at the point of reflection. This is the second law. This you